That was a delayed.
That was a delay, a big delay.
Way big delay. Last Minute Man, and we are back here today on Range 2. I'm with my good buddy, Mr. Obvious. And Mr. Obvious, what are we doing today?
Oh, we're going to be shooting a little bit of muzzleloaders.
Yeah, man.
Talking about them.
It's muzzleloading season coming up here next weekend, so I want to make sure my flintlock is zeroed and ready to go. And this is just a Traditions mountain flintlock. It looks a lot like a Hawking. It's a 32-inch long barrel. And it's got a 1 in 48 twist. And but what do you have here, Mr. Obvious? What is this beauty?
I brought that one out. It's a Winchester X150. So I'm going to be shooting that. You don't see them anymore. They quit making them. So
Did they actually quit making these?
yeah, and that.
Yeah.
Last time I shot it, it was very accurate shooting gun. So we'll see what it does today.
It is very pretty. I like that. The bolt action, that's kind of neat. It's just, it takes 209 primers, correct?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And it just yanks the primer out, and you can put the other one in. This is neat. It's actually heavier than this Traditions Hawking here. I'm curious to see how it shoots, and I think everybody else is curious to see. Let's go out here, and I guess we'll start at 50 yards and work our way back. I want to make sure I'm zeroed okay here, but let's get some shooting done. This works. I got my flint in here, and I got my flash pan powder. Now this is OB powder. And what I do, I don't know if you can see in here, but I'm just going to push this down, and it puts a little charge of powder, and I usually do 2 of those. And should fire. Loaded up with a power belt bullet, and this is actually what I'm going to be deer hunting with, so I'm going to see how it shoots. I really want to get my zero to these bullets, and then I want to play with the other ones. So
Gotcha.
I'm right on target there. Well, you know, it hit right where yours hit.
Yeah, right beside my bullet hole.
Right beside it. So I need looks like I need to raise the sights a little bit and get it hitting dead zero, and then we'll walk it out there to 100 and see what we're doing.
All right.
Out to 100. That's a hit. Where did I hit though?
Well, you look through my scope and see.
All right. I don't see that plate swinging, but boy, it sounded like I hit it, didn't it?
Hit something.
I did not hit that. Okay, Mr. Obvious, so you got yours loaded up here, and you use the pellets, correct? The 777 pellets.
Yeah, I'm using Sabbats. Yeah.
Yeah. And
100
so
grains.
he's got it pre-charged.
Yeah.
With the 777 pellets, and you got your 209 primer. Now, let me get over here and see where she hits. We're shooting at the 50-yard target, and that's that white target out there.
Yeah.
Fire when ready, Mr. Obvious. You just shot a little low. Man, that was fast.
Yeah.
Shot quick. Awesome.
Oh, yeah. She's fast.
Okay, Mr. Obvious. He is set up here with his Winchester muzzleloader, and he's going out to 100.
Oh,
Let's see
ready?
how you do there, good sir. You are just a little low there. I'm going to zoom in and show that target for the folks at home. It came out just a hair low, so he's going to raise it a little bit. And we'll go again. Okay, Mr. Obvious is back up to bat. We've made our final fine-tune adjustment. Let's see if we're hitting bullseye now there, Mr. Obvious.
All right.
And you are right in line with it, just a little hair to the left.
All right.
So you're pretty good there.
Yep. Yep, we're good.
And we are back with our after action report. And what do we have to report today, Mr. Roberts?
We got good things and we got bad things to report today.
yes, we do. But I can tell you, this shoots exactly how I thought it would shoot. Your Winchester here,
Yeah.
and this is an X-150.
Yeah.
And this thing shoots like any rifle I've ever shot. I mean, it's very familiar, and it's spot on. You know, even with this cheaper scope that you have here, and this is a BSA.
Yeah.
And what'd you say the acronym for that? What does that mean?
Big shit ass scope.
So this goes again when we're talking about scopes and stuff. When you buy a cheaper scope, when you move 2 clicks, sometimes that is 2. You know, it's the half inch it's supposed to be at 100.
Yeah.
And sometimes it moves less than that. Sometimes it moves more. You know, they're just not consistent.
Yeah. Well, it's supposed to move, says a 1/4 inch, you know, 4 clicks inch is 100. And I had to bring that thing up like 18 clicks just to get it to move 6 inches.
So that's what you run into when you get into lower end scopes. That's just par for the course.
Yeah.
But the rifle shot excellent. I'm very, very pleased with the way that shot. Now, for me, it's like Mr. Obvious was saying, he let me borrow this to go hunt a deer with. I said, you know, that's really just not what when I'm thinking muzzleloader, this is what I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of a traditional, you know, like a Hawken or a Kentucky long rifle, something like that. And I got to tell you, though, I'm very disappointed in this. And I've shot, now mine shot really good at 50 yards, but the stock cracked all the way down. So this one here is the one, I got one for myself, my nephew, and my dad. And this is his. And this one shoots wild. I mean, I'm hitting out there at 100 yards, consistently hitting about a foot low and 2 foot left. And that was with whatever we put in it. Round ball, sabots, and just everything I put in it. Those
power belt bullets.
Power belt bullets. It was shooting really bad. And I'm actually, I wouldn't take this hunting. Because I'm not going to maim a deer or shoot its foot off, and you know.
Yeah, your shot good.
Mine shot pretty decent, but the stock broke.
And mine shot good.
And I can say this: the stock cracked on that, and it irritated me. So I called Traditions, and the guy there said the stock isn't warranted. He said, we don't warranty those. We can't even get you that stock. That's what he told me. And I said, okay, you know, if it's not under warranty, it's not under warranty. But first shot with that gun, the stock cracked all the way down the spine and all the way back, and that was with 100 grains of black powder. This one, the stock's held up just fine, but it doesn't shoot worth a damn. And that is so weird, because mine actually shot pretty tight. But this one is way out. I mean, way out. I'm using OB powder for the flint. And I was, Mr. Harvey said, well, maybe you're flinching in that. I'm really not. I mean, I'm consistently hitting way left. You know, right here I hit a little right, and that was me flinching. But after that, when we went to 100, we set up a target in a big box, and we were shooting, and it was every time low left. And I'm not going to take this sight and cattywampus the whole thing almost out of the barrel to get it hitting, you know, at 100 yards. I'm just not going to do that. So, pretty much, here's my recommendation to you. You get what you pay for, okay? And these are inconsistent. Quality control's really bad on these. The accuracy of the rifle is just, it's very poor. And from one to the next, they don't shoot the same. They just don't, not at all, not even close. So, and I can verify that because we have 4 of them. The 3 I bought for my nephew, myself, and my dad, and then you purchased one. And they're all different. And so quality control is not good for Traditions. And for a $650 gun, I'm very displeased. But that is on the cheaper end. Is very on the cheap end of the spectrum for a flintlock or a muzzleloader. I can tell you, my next one's going to be a Pedersoli. I am buying the Pedersoli Mountain Hawking, and I'm really excited to get that. The only thing is, it only comes in a percussion, so a number 11 cap, and I really wanted a flint. But that's the baby I want. It looks beautiful. The woodwork on it's great. I've gotten a chance to see them up close and personal. They're at Friendship, Indiana, and it's just a completely different. I mean, but you can buy 3 of these for what I'm going to pay for that Pedersoli.
Yeah.
So, but I'm going to get the Pedersoli. But yeah, it's disappointing. I'm very disappointed. I can't even hunt with this year.
Nope. No, you're out here. I mean, if you're shooting 20 yards, you might hit it. So
yeah. If I could hit it with a spear, I could hit it with this.
I can loan you my Thompson or this one here.
Yeah, but again, that's not really what I wanted to do. I might have to borrow one of them to shoot with, just because I didn't get a buck yet. I was waiting until muzzleloader, and oh God, it hurts my heart. But it really does. I wanted it to shoot well, but it just didn't. So yeah, my recommendation is, if you're, and I'm not trying to be mean here, but folks, if you're looking for a wall hanger, these Traditions are great. If all you want to do is, come out here and play a little bit and shoot. I mean, even the round ball out of this, Mr. Robbie said, maybe it just likes round ball. I put round ball in it, and it shot, 2 foot left out there. So
and mine stacks them with round balls, but maybe I got lucky.
Well, mine was stacking them. Mine was stacking them with round balls, but the stock broke. So, and then this is Dad's, the one I bought for him, and he never shot this. So this is the first shots out of it. It's just radically different, and I'm very disgruntled over this. But you can tell my feelings are hurt. But
I've got an idea.
What's that?
Well, he's got a shit barrel. You got a good barrel. So
just swap them.
Swap barrels on guns, and you have a.
And that's the other thing. I shot mine the other day. I was going to shoot it anyway because the barrel or the stock broke. I said I'll use it till it just goes completely. I took one shot and the rear sight flew off.
Yeah.
And oh God, it took me an hour and a half to find the damn sight, and I never could find the set screw. And I guess you could say that's my fault. I should have checked to make sure that was tight, but. Damn, it's just one thing after the other with this gun.
Yeah.
And I will not recommend these. I mean, we gave it a pretty glowing review when we got it because it looked exactly the way I wanted it to look. And I thought it was just so neat. And I've had nothing but trouble out of these. Nothing but trouble. So, it's kind of like buying a Camaro, and you love the Camaro, but the damn thing breaks down every time you go to drive it. Well, don't throw good money after bad. You just got to say it's a shitty Camaro. So, but that's just, and I don't like to give negative reviews, man. But I think it had to be done. I have to tell the truth, know. And that's one thing. If I have anything at all, it's my integrity. So, I'm very disappointed in this gun, man. But yeah, the Winchester here shot exactly the way I would expect it to shoot. And if you're looking for pinpoint accuracy, you really do need a scope, and you need one of these. But again, I think that's kind of like bow hunting with the most advanced bow and this and that. It's to each their own. You're going to get your deer, for sure. But I cannot in good conscience go hunting with this and risk maiming a deer. I'm not going to do that.
No, I wouldn't either.
So, I might have to borrow one of yours because I really wanted to get a buck this year. So, fill the freezer up.
Yeah, there you go.
But
all I got to do is get a good scope for this.
Actually, it's on now.
Yeah, it's on.
We got that on.
Yeah, it just took a lot of clicks to get it to track, but but it's stacking them out there to hunt it. So
anything we want to add to this, Mr. Obvious?
No, not as I think we hammered it pretty good.
Yeah, well, I mean, just told it the way it is,
What it is what it is.
Yeah.
That's the way we're going to tell it.
And,
that's the way it is.
And you can't get too worked up over it because, like I said, this is the cheapest rifle you could buy in that world. So you get what you pay for.
Yeah.
And like I said, but if you're wanting something to really hunt with and really use, I would not get a Traditions.
Just go for the Gusto and buy you Pedicali.
Buy a Pedicali, or get one from a custom maker.
Custom maker.
There's some really good custom makers out there, but I don't have $3,500 to spend on one.
Yeah,
you know, I mean $1,600's a lot.
Yeah,
but that's what I'm probably going to end up having to spend. But anyway, with that, everybody, remember, keep your knife sharp, keep your powder dry.
Subscribe to Last Minute Man.